and welcome to East Brunswick High School. Today it's volleyball as the Bears take on our arch rival, the South Brunswick Vikings. My name is Frank Noppenberger, and I'm joined by our ex-head coach, our very successful head coach, Greg Rutz. Greg, tell us about the team. I know we're 2-2. How are we progressing, and what's your thoughts on the future?
I think the record is actually, they're better than a record indicates right now at 2-2. They're more like a 3-1 team. The conference is pretty wide open, and they're in a little bit of flux right now with some players injured, and they're trying to figure out what works where.
Now, we talked off the camera before you and I, you were saying he's still putting people in different spots. Is that harder to do in volleyball than, say, another sport like football or basketball or baseball, or is it easier?
I would translate it more to baseball, where because of the nature of the side of the field you play on, you might be able to play baseball, but sometimes on the other side of the field, it looks different, it plays different. So I don't think it's hard relative to your players' abilities, but it definitely does have a different feel if you're playing, second base relative to playing third base. There is a definite kind of a connection there.
But you have always emphasized fundamentals, and is fundamentals in volleyball?
Yeah, definitely. If you can play volleyball, you can play volleyball.
Okay, and now what's your thought about today's game? We're undefeated in the conference. They've got a loss, I believe, to Old Bridge, and they beat St. Joe's. So tell us about this game.
I think for us right now, I think they need to come out the loose ball stuff, the extra touch on defense. That's what's going to lead them to a victory. If they let those little things slide by, they're going to get beat by almost anybody. But those things have really driven their offense. And when they're making the extra defensive play, when they're giving them one more chance, they're able to put the ball away offensively. But the defense is going to be the stickler for East Brunswick today.
When you ever talk about successful teams, and I know Coach Rutz, Melissa Rutz, and I talked about communication, how important is that going to be out on the floor today? Oh,
it's huge for them. It's huge for them. Because of the pieces changing, they've got to know that somebody's there. They've got to know that that spot's being filled. And as long as and communication has always been two-sided. You can talk, but the other guy's got to listen. And if they're doing that, the game's easy because it's only a 900 square foot space.
So it looks like communication and loose ball is going to be the key for today's game. We'll be back in a minute. And welcome back again. I'm Frank Noppenberger, and I'm joined by Greg Rutz, former head coach of boys and girls. Greg, it's a pleasure to have you here. How about give a little shout out right away to your JV your freshman team, undefeated, I understand.
Yeah, freshmen are coming out playing really well at our level. The key is serving and passing that serve, and we're doing a really good job at that, winning games that way.
And I imagine that you emphasize that during every practice.
Yeah, we do a lot of serving and a lot of passing during our practices, both JV and freshman.
Okay, so you were saying we were hit up with varsity level now. Hurting by a couple injuries. Tell us about the kids that are on the injured reserve list.
All right, the biggest one for East Brunswick right now is a young man named Kyle Losner, who in my opinion is a top 2 player in the state right now. He has what everybody else would know as Tommy John right now. It's not a tear. They believe it to be just a ligament strain, but he hasn't touched the volleyball in 8 weeks.
Oh boy, and he's what grade is he?
He's a senior. He'll be going to Rutgers Newark next year, probably starting as a freshman.
To play volleyball.
To play volleyball there at Rutgers Newark, yep.
And it's my understanding that he probably had a good shot to be player of the year, county, yeah, if not state.
In my opinion, yes. If EB had done halfway decent this year as a squad, he had a legit chance as player of the year. He's that good.
And the good thing this season, it's a long season, as I said earlier. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, so hopefully Coach Patera will have him back in the lineup before long. And could you just go over that starting lineup for us, Coach, as they're being introduced?
All right, right now, out on the floor right now, coming by us right there is Patrick Hennessy again, who forgot to shake Coach's hand the first time. This is our sophomore right now. That's I don't know Ashley's last name. Kalesia.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley's a transfer from Rawway. He's a sophomore playing phenomenal volleyball. We're going to see some great defense from him. Out there on the floor, starting from the far end, you're going to see Tom Murray as the opposite. Max Makonikovic.
He's a junior.
Yeah, he's a junior playing middle, doing a great job. Andrew Gula, senior setter. Paul Antonia at the outside as a junior. And Ben Harrop as the other middle. He's a senior. Another guy who if he'd taken the opportunity, he could probably play ball somewhere. I think he's going to Rutgers next year. But Rutgers club team is like a legit Division II team. They're a good squad. They battle every year at the club nationals.
Right.
It's a good team to play for.
I hear that, and the rumor is shortly it's going to go Division I, especially to get into that Big Ten.
In the Big Ten, they're going to add a team. That would be amazing.
Yep.
Amazing for them.
Okay, so here we're ready to go. And just real quick to let the audience know, how's it determined who gets the ball first?
Coin toss at the beginning, and then they get choice: serve, side, or receive. Right. Most time is serve. Side is just determined by what side you start on, and then.
And as a coach, is there an advantage? And can you defer like they do in football?
Well, you technically do. If you choose receive, then you're deferring serve to the second game. Yeah, whoever serves in the first will receive in the second.
And the majority of the time, everyone chooses to serve, correct?
Yeah, I'm actually a stronger believer in receive, only because they make a service error, I get a free point.
Right.
And I'm putting my team on offense on first. But a lot of teams serve first. Yeah, they want the ball.
Especially if you have a good server.
Yes. All right there, big swing right there by Max. That's a 31 in the gap right there. Nice high hand swing by Max. Way to start the match out.
Max is only a junior. He's got some size to him there, huh?
Yep. Good athletic young man. Andrew Gula back to serve. Good floater. And an ace right there by Andrew. Ace is a one touch or less. If the setter had made contact, that technically wouldn't have been an ace. It would have been a point, but not an ace. Back-to-back aces
They
right
look a little out of sync there.
Yeah.
But again, this is a long game, this volleyball, and I'm afraid of us celebrating a little too quick.
Oh, nice little change-up right there. In baseball terms, he just threw two knuckleballs and a change-up.
Right.
It's a nice play right there. Yeah, volleyball is definitely one of those games. Mrs. Rutz was in a match where they were down 11 and came back and won. So
I think I was at that match. In fact, I think it was for a championship.
This game could turn around pretty quick.
Right. Now, why won't he call a timeout?
Because this game is like that. Because the game's back and forth. It's a little early. You got to let them kind of settle in. Good movement, good coverage right there by EB. Another big high hand swing there by Tom Murray. Out right there.
As you can see, the Bears are up 6-0.
Nice play right there. That overpass, they did what they were supposed to do. Good coverage by South Brunswick.
That's my favorite set, that quick set.
A quick set right there. Max just didn't quite get over the top of it.
That's their serve, though, right? Yeah.
No, he hit that ball out, no touch.
Yeah, right. That's what I meant.
Yes. South Brunswick got a serve on the hitter error. Yes. Ace right there by South Brunswick. Number 6, Andrew Hussey. Hussey, maybe? I'm in phys ed for a reason. Reading is optional.
That's an East Brunswick name. I wonder if that's the children.
Ooh. Good set right there by Andrew. A little miss hit right there by Tom Murray.
Well, like you said, now it's 6-3. It's a ball game.
And that's why you don't call timeout, because it'll come back to you that quickly. There you go. Way to come back to him right there by the setter. Ran a little different play right there. Ran as they would call it, a stack, where the hitter comes in right behind the other one.
And for the audience, that's called from the bench. Is that correct? From the
no, setter's making those calls right there. Setter's your quarterback. He's the one making all the calls out there. Free ball right there. Good pass. Right back to Murray. Good block right there by South Brunswick.
Good hustle.
Nice swing out there. Nice swing out there by South Brunswick.
Great spirit by both teams and by the crowd out there. Nice turnout of parents.
It's a good turnout for a Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always a little tougher on Mondays to get crowds out here.
Especially week after vacation.
That's a double contact by the setter. It means that he made contact unevenly with his hands, making that an illegal contact. Swing right there by Pat, out of bounds, no touch call. EB's looking for one, thinking the middle hitter made contact, but refs see it another way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't think he touched it, but you could always ask. You never know.
Ball's still good, ball's still good. Playing it smart, good coverage right there. Possible net violation, no call. I'm only kidding, Tom. I gotta say, Max just made a play on a ball that I've never seen before.
Yeah, went through your screen up there and came down.
Yeah, and then as we overpassed it, the middle tried to forearm pass the ball from the other side of the net to bring it back. I've never seen anybody do that before. You're taught to block that, not try to forearm pass that. But we get it back on an error on their side.
You're talking a different language to me as far as volleyball concerned, but I'm hoping the volleyball people out there are following everything you say.
First serve error right there by Max. A little sloppy on the pass right there. Nice set by South Brunswick right there. Dig by Ashley. Ball back outside to Pat.
Well, you know, South Brunswick, they're 5-2, and they lost to Old Bridge and North Brunswick, but they got a win over Peeway, and they got a win over St. Joe's. So they're a team to reckon with, and like we said, it's a marathon, not a sprint here, and the Bears are down 1.
Good out right there by Andrew. Tough play right there. South Brunswick just doing what we told EB they got to do, right? They got to make the extra touch, make them earn that extra point.
And hustle after those loose balls.
That's right, that's right. Looks like we got a sub coming in here. Josh Sophia coming in for Pat Hennessy. That's been a mix they've been working on with Josh as a middle. Mm-hmm. And between Max and Ben, he's been kind of fighting that spot. Went right after him. Nice play by Ben, a little high set by Andrew, but good play by Ben.
I'm always impressed with the volleyball, how you guys condition them, how quick they're off the floor. And that's the key. You know, even a rebound or a short kid in basketball, if he's off the floor quick, he's going to get that rebound.
Yeah, I mean, blocking for us is the same technique as rebounding. That press and reach for the ball, kind of load and go. South Brunswick making a sub before their serve.
And when we get a chance, you'll explain to the audience the substitution, how many you can substitute for and who.
Free ball there by East Brunswick. South Brunswick going D for kill right there by South Brunswick out of back row.
Yeah, I thought Paul had to play that because that was going to be in.
Yep, that's a timeout right there by East Brunswick, trying to settle them down a little bit.
Let's see if the mic is on our Coach Patera.
Effort, okay? We started off really well. We started off 6 points in a row, okay? Gula went back there, fired them off. And then we went into cruise control and we assumed that we won the game and we started to back down and then started making silly mistakes. We can't do that. Okay, now look what happened. Now we're down by 3 points. Okay, again, game's not over. We need to go back out there, continue fighting. I want clean volleyball. I need you to communicate. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in the ceiling. You know that. We've been playing here for a while. Okay, ball's gonna go in the ceiling. Got to figure out a way to get it down and then get it back into play. All right? And I want effort. I want hustle. Okay? How many teams we see, all they do is hustle and they hang with us or they hang with good teams because they're hustling. Let's go. Come on.
Go.
Come on.
Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bears.
Clean volleyball, hustle, communication. Let's go.
Well, it's almost like, Coach, he heard what you were saying, that they're hustling for
Kill the
ball.
clock. It stopped.
It's the same thing he said, is that we got to hustle after the ball, and that's exactly what you said they were doing.
Yeah, they've been struggling a little bit with that. They're just I didn't quite catch that little interaction between the coach and the ref.
I think it was about the clock and the buzzer.
Nice swing right there by Ben. Very, there are going to be very few teams that can stop Ben if they keep that ball that high, let him swing high like that.
Right.
Gets good elevation, good reach at contact. You'd asked me before the timeout about substitutions. Volleyball gets nice dig right there. Those are the little points right there. Volleyball gets it's 15 subs, which is a ridiculous number of subs relative to the game. Once they sub into a space on the floor for a player, they can only sub back and forth for those players. They can put as many people into that rotation, but only that rotation they can go into. Unlike basketball, where you can kind of come and go.
Right.
Once you're in a space, you have to stay in that space. You can add as many as you want, but if you try to sub somewhere else, it's an illegal substitution. Otherwise, people would just sub their players out for 1 point, put them back in the front row, and swing away.
Now, whose responsibility is that? The young ladies at the table? Or
Yeah. Well, they're the official book, which is the home book, would be responsible for making sure that occurs legally.
I just think that's a lot of responsibility on me. Or is that pretty simple?
It's pretty easy because they make a note to the official, and the official is the one that will tell the bench that they've substituted illegally, or that player's out of rotation.
Right. Over the back, what would you call that? A little set?
A little dump right there by Andrew. He saw the blocker was out of position and took advantage of it. Setter, that's kind of an offensive play for a setter where they can be nice and controlling with the ball. That's 2 doubles right there.
Looks to be like a game of spurts here. Just hope that the Bears are at the positive end at the end.
Again, if you could see it, just like we talk about with JV and freshmen, it's coming down to serving and passing off that serve. And when either team does one of them well, they're scoring off it. When they're not serving or passing well, then the other team's scoring. It's a fundamentally a pretty easy game to understand. All right, a big swing right there by Paul, right through the seam, but they called that ball out. No touch through the block.
All tied up, as you see. This is the best of 3 for the audience. It's the best of 3. This is the first game, and it's East Brunswick hosting the South Brunswick Vikings in a Red Division contest.
While we're watching right now, I think in frame you can clearly see two players with different colored jerseys on. Where ours has gold, theirs has white. That's the libero. They're a defensive player only. They're not considered a sub. It's an exchange. They cannot attack a ball above the plane of the net, and they cannot set a ball in front of the 10-foot line because that would be considered offensive.
Right.
But
can they hit the ball over on the third?
They can, as long as the ball is below the plane of the net, not above. That would make them offensive. I think there's some gray area there, especially with the girls. They get away with hitting the ball a little bit more. But a lot of times you'll see the libero kind of stand and swing, and that's legal. The free ball here for East Brunswick. And a big swing and a
good play, good set.
Yep.
And credit to South Brunswick. He went up there and pounded it. It just, went out.
Yeah, that's a tool in volleyball. That's where you play the ball off the blocker's hand so that it goes out of bounds and we earn that point.
Oh, that's years ago that would have been a carry. Come on, you know that. When you first started, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts the Bears up 1.
Just chipping away, right? You gotta stay in it, not get too ahead of yourself. These are the kind of opportunities the Bears have to take care of. South Brunswick is not attacking. So living in deep on that Paul getting blocked right there.
You know what I like about volleyball too? Many things, and one of them also is the camaraderie between the teams. I guess they play a lot of club against each other, and there doesn't seem to be that hostility in some other, like in other sports.
Yeah, well, I think the other big thing is the net in the middle. That lack of physicality between us decreases that
I will give in to you. Right, that's probably the bigger reason.
They really do. They do play a lot of club. They play a lot of club together. I know South Brunswick plays with EB plays with a couple of South Brunswick kids at Princeton. And but yeah, I think that the net is like tennis. That's kind of the equalizer. So right here, they're just battling back and forth, swinging the swing, a little tool, a little block, a decent serve.
Oh, I saw that coming. I saw the good read, but that was Tom Murray, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's been their go-to guy. He's been the consistent force. Ben Harrop, who plays middle now, has played outside a couple times, so with him moving around.
He's got 15 kills this year with the team.
That ball right there, if you're watching, hit the antenna. The antenna is considered out of bounds. Which is kind of weird because the antenna is actually on the sideline, but the sideline is in.
I've always thought that.
Like the foul pole in baseball.
Right.
It's actually fair. A big swing right there by South Brunswick.
Bears are up 1. And for some people believe they're in a good position here because they're receiving this serve. And they're going to get a good hit out of it.
Another free ball again by South Brunswick. EB's got to take advantage of that. They can't allow that kind of stuff to happen when you're getting back-to-back free balls. You got to put offensive pressure on it. It starts with that first pass. That first touch has got to be better. You're making it hard on the setter right now. See, like that, a tight ball like that, you're just giving it away. Giving it away.
All right, Bears are down 1. And as everyone knows, it's up to 25 by 2.
There you go. Good pass right there by Josh Shafir. Great swing right there by Ben Harrop. But again, it started with that first contact. Setter's got options with a contact like that.
Right.
You get him running all around, get it tight to the net. A big timeout right here by South Brunswick.
For them. Tie game, 21-all. Let's see what Coach Patera has to say.
Okay, and why does everyone look so sad? We're in a nice, fun, intense volleyball game. We're being video cameraed, right? Gonna be on the big screen. We got girls cheering, all right? This is a good day, all right? Sunny outside, all right? And we're about to win this game because you're gonna hustle for the next 4 points. And we're gonna be smart and communicate for the next 4 points, all right? Okay, we put the ball in, we play defense. Okay, we adjust our block the way we need to adjust our block. They're not swinging anything crazy, are they? Nope, they're doing a lot of tips, a lot of rolls. So let's make sure we prepare for that. Get low on defense, pick the ball up, shove it back down their throat. Let's go. Come on, right here. Let's go. Hey, I want energy right now. Let's go.
Fun on 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There it is.
Okay, Coach Rutz, any comments?
I like Kyle Losner in there. You know, he's not playing, but he's out there having fun with those guys, trying to get them to play hard. Coach Portera's right? Yep. You know, he's doing a great job trying to generate energy for them because they're having trouble.
Middle, relax and just play. Good play, bud.
Great play right there by both the libero on the dig and the setter to come get a ball where the player was clearly in their way. Yeah, there's that free ball you don't want to get back.
No,
you don't want to get that back. That's better. It's getting kind of junky out there. It's coming down quick. Nice play right there by Paul. Way to stay on that ball.
Yep. Keep it alive.
Oh, another great dig. That's what we're talking about right there, right?
Good rallying. That's good hustle, Joe.
Yep, good swing right there by Josh. Oh, comes right back. Ben Harrop with a big block right there. Big block right there. That's what coach is looking for, that energy to stay in there and continue to battle, make a couple good passes. All right, keep them in the game. I know Ben made that block, but I give a little shout out to Josh Shafir right there. The pin blockers do all the work and the middles get all the credit. So there it is again. That's all on Ben right there.
Now, that ball's not that far over the net.
Nope.
I mean, that's an 8-foot net, right?
Yeah.
8 foot?
Yep.
Okay, let's go see if we're still going to have fun in the sun, as Coach just said.
He's talking something about girls or something.
No, you don't have to knuckle it deep. I understand the knuckle, but push that deep. Make them really earn that point. Okay? Hey, let's go. 2 points. Okay, let's go. Earn it hard right here. 2 points. Let's go.
Go!
Fun on 3. Come on.
Even more fun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Even more fun.
Well, should we give a shout out? Is that the girls volleyball team over there?
That is a quite a large number of the girls volleyball team out there trying to generate some energy.
Right, because I'm sure the boys are out there supporting them in the fall.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great stuff. Now I like that they don't have to let the whole minute run through now. Didn't they used to have to let the whole minute go?
Yep. Yeah. You used to be able to get a card if you delayed, but that don't happen anymore either.
Okay, good save.
Oh,
It's
that
in,
was
it's
ugly.
in.
Nope, that was ugly. Those are the kind of points you just can't let happen. You got to be able to make a read. That should have been a block ball. It should have been a step off, hand pass high, and a kill, not a free ball error. So.
And the next point for the Bears is most important. You get to that 24, and it's a whole different approach. Oh boy.
Good serve right there.
Now it's all tied up again.
I'm feeling some of us ate a little too much of their Easter bunny yesterday and we're having a little trouble moving around.
Boy, they've got that middle covered. Good save.
Good job right there, Josh. Real good job. The transition right there, you saw him get off the net, be patient on the ball.
And their coach, I mean, is it very hard to direct that block? You just
no, in the sense that you guys didn't catch it, but I caught the blocker didn't get across the other side of the net. And if you don't get across, block right there by Paul Antonia. If you don't get your hands to the other side of the net, the hitter has the advantage. So when they're 6 inches away from the net, that's an easy win. That's an easy kill.
You can cross over the net.
On third contact, you can press across as far as you can go.
Okay, so now it's the like we said before, it's a best of 3. It's a 3-minute break here. So, Coach, a couple questions about volleyball. I mean, you've been around so many years. The progress or the skill ability and the skill level, not ability, and the number of teams. Why do you think it has grown so quickly in New Jersey? First, let's go with the number of teams, schools that have it.
I started in '97 coaching volleyball.
Right.
And since then, boys program-wise, there's probably close to 50 new teams in the state, if not 60.
And every year I know there's like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 that keep adding. And tell me why, because I've got my own theory, but that was as an administrator. Tell me why you, as a coach.
Mine would actually start on that side. I mean, for one, you're starting with equipment already available to you. There's no cost there.
Right.
So you're walking into an available gym with available equipment, right? And now you're allowing 36, 40 kids to play another sport that is on the uprise. There's somewhere between 5 and 6 college teams growing every year, as well as high school teams.
Right.
The number of club teams that offer boys programs are growing exponentially every year. The opportunity for them to play is growing.
Now the club teams that develop the skill in the off season, whatever, would you equate that to like AAU teams and programs in basketball?
Yeah. There actually is AAU in volleyball. That's one of the subdivisions. The major one is USA Volleyball that governs most of what these kids play.
Okay, my next question, and you and I, when we were both working.
There's the volleyball team right there. They're showing a little close.
There they go. Good job, ladies. The unlimited number of games. If you were in charge of volleyball in the whole state, would you limit the number of games?
Yes. And I would limit it for one main reason. There are schools out there that have unlimited budgets, at least that's the way it appears. They can play upwards of 40 or 45 games a year. And then there's the majority of the state, probably 70% of them, who can't play more than 25.
Right.
So that 15-game advantage is huge. They're getting tons of experience. They're getting tons of reps that other schools are not getting. There needs to be equality amongst them.
And I know you've got the ear of the NJSIA. at least some of the people down there, maybe you can come up with a proposal for the number of games, because you know, you and I have discussed for years, it's the weekend thing that is the biggie too. How many games can you play on those tournaments?
Yeah.
But maybe we'll talk about that the next time out or the next break. Okay, thank you for that insight. Now we're back.
Looks like EB with a good serve, getting that free ball back, out of bounds.
Now the interesting about volleyball, when we started prior to you coming here, the crowd moved from one side of the gym to the other with the teams, and that's what our volleyball girls did, as a matter of fact. You don't see that happening as much anymore.
No.
A few diehards. Okay, back to the game, 1-1. Basically the same lineup out there, correct?
Yeah, same starters. It looks like Josh Shafir, who finished the game, is starting this game. Again, he's a middle moving over. They try to start a sophomore outside. It's a net violation right there by East Brunswick on the follow through. Little tight set right there, trapped the hitter.
Ooh.
That ball was called in on an ace.
Yep. And the lineman called that out. And the ref overruled him, and I applaud the ref for that. You know, I always felt it not fair for those young kids to be up there making the calls. And up into state tournament play, you got usually the sophomore gets told you're out there.
Yeah. I think for the most part, though, you see a lot of the good programs will put good linesmen out there in matches that matter. They don't want themselves to get burned on bad calls, let alone. That was a lift right there. The hitter took the ball and kind of held it and threw it across while we're talking.
Well, I'll count all those lifts for the rest and see if they get called or not. You know, that's my pet peeve about the game.
But out of bounds right there. But what you, unfortunately, what you see a lot of times is we pay refs in the corner at state games, and they're not as good as the players are, unfortunately.
Right.
So most games I'd rather have the boys there. They get a great view. They get involved. You know. I don't think that's the set they were looking for.
No, that could be a new shot. Fake one hand and swing.
I saw that my first year. St. Joe's ran it. Kid missed it with his right hand on purpose and bounced the ball with his left hand.
Wow.
It was that was the year Jay Williams played for St. Joe's that year. Played volleyball.
Matter of fact, it was your buddy Schuler that hit the ball off of Jason Williams to win the state championship.
He won. He had
Bridgewater.
Yep, he had back-to-back state point kills right there. Ace right there by South Brunswick.
Okay.
It looked like the libero on that one predetermined what he was going to play that ball with his hands, and the ball dropped, and the floater beat him, and it dropped, and he should have been taking the ball with his forearms the whole way. Like that, Josh predetermined what he was going to do with his hands. Great block right there. Great block right there.
Block there by Tom Murray again.
And Max right there closing that. Both guys, you could see all four hands from our view going right across the net. The hitter didn't have a chance there. Ashley back to serve. I don't know what the delay was there. The second time that
you said this, our server here, Ashley, he's a transfer from
Rowan.
From Rowan. He's only a sophomore and a volleyball guy. That's good.
Yeah, he came in. He was actually in my phys ed class. I noticed him the first time he touched the ball. I knew we had a good player right there.
And has he played there? Did he say?
He played there, and he plays for the better men's club team in the state, six-pack. So he's gotten plenty of reps.
That's good. Yep. Hopefully he'll stay here for the Bears.
Out. Little jump shot, tried to cut it a little bit, just a little over curved it.
Well, he hits it with confidence, though, right? You know.
Yeah, you gotta commit to it. If you're afraid to make a mistake, you're gonna make a mistake.
Especially on the serve.
Yeah. Middle.
Yeah. That was just too easy.
Yeah.
And you can see their coach, Coach Jeff King from South Brunswick, very well respected. You could see him jump up and give the correction there.
Tom Murray back to serve here. Yikes.
Big Tom wasn't happy with himself on that one.
Yeah, I think he tried to serve one short. Not a big fan of serving short on your first contact. I want a ball in play, earn a point, get some rhythm there. Maybe your second or third, you go short to kind of mix it up.
Okay, I like that. That makes sense. Boy, again, number 13, Andrew Gula.
Yeah, you saw Ben come in real late right there on that block. And great serve right there by Josh. Got a good floater, moves a lot. Good communication right there by EB. A couple guys on the ball.
Good set there.
Good swing on a tight set. Again.
Boy, this side of the net seems to be doing a pretty good job on the blocks.
Holding them tight, really getting good penetration. From our side, we can't see if they're closing next to each other, but we can see their hands getting across. There's that short serve coming into play there. You actually see that short serve a lot right now in women's college volleyball coming in because they serve so hard so often.
And they're
now they're throwing in that short one. It's really kind of.
And then you put the top spin on it also to make it drop, or no?
On the short one, no, that's tough to do. On the deep jump serve, you will. Heads up there, ladies.
So the short one, they just knuckle it in?
Just a floater in short, yep. Then they come back and they bomb the next one.
Is that the same contact with the hand, or do you cup it, or is it just?
The real difference between a topspin serve and a floater is a floater you want a strong flat hand that doesn't, the wrist and the hand doesn't move. It's just flat surface.
Right.
And then the topspin is like a curveball. You want the wrist and elbow to come over the top of the ball and generate that spin to get the ball to drop. Whoa. Big rip there by Ben. Low set though, he got lucky on that one.
That was Ben Harp, one of our seniors.
Right there, we got see the middle goes back to serve, so Libero came out,
Ben,
other middle came in.
Having quite a year, he leads the team in aces, and he's up there and, here we go.
Good smart swing right there,
blocks.
Good smart swing.
That puts the Bears up 2, as you can see.
Paul hates it. Paul hates that he's got to roll that ball to score a point. He wants to pound that ball, but it's a good smart play, good smart swing. Max a little late there, not pressing. 2 in a row.
Yeah. Coach King again, when that ball drops, just no excuse.
Yeah, if you look closely on those last 2 points, nice swing right there, nice swing. That the defenders are on their heels backwards.
Right.
Physics doesn't allow us to be backwards and go forwards.
Exactly.
So when you see either team make good defensive plays, you'll see them on their toes playing forward. That able to react to a ball like that. When they're in bad space, you can't come back from it. It's a hard touch to make. Let's serve right there.
Oh,
nice dig right there.
Reaction there. Oh, double hit.
Right now they just called a back row attack on the setter, and the setter is front row. Oh, he called the libero on a legal set right there.
It's too quick for me.
Now, libero played the ball with his hands inside the 10-foot line, and then the player made contact with the ball above the plane of the net. If he had been flat-footed and done it, it would have been legal, but because he made contact above the plane of the net, after his contact, that became illegal.
Well, I applaud the officials for recognizing all of that in that quick time.
Yeah.
Well, you did too.
Yeah. I guess he was wrong because the ball never lies. The up official right now referees college also and USA Volleyball, so got some good experience right now in the up official. Great serve right there by Andrew, good floater. That could be that's the pro to that floater, is that it never stays still. It's always kind of moving and dropping. And
Do you remember Mike Wagenblast?
yeah, sure.
Why do every time I see number 13, he looks like Tom? Mike, why does he look like Mike Wagenblast?
Yeah, Wagenblast I don't think was quite as goofy. Sorry, Andrew, but not quite as goofy.
No, Andrew, he's a good-looking guy. You look just like him.
Mike and Tommy Wags, yeah.
Good hustle, play it.
Great play out of the net right there. That's going to be illegal. That's a ball Tommy should be swinging at anyway. He doubled it over, missed contact with the ball. You can tell by the spin of the ball. Not that spin indicated, but it definitely proved the theory. I gotta give it to, we were just talking about the linemen earlier. I think they're doing a really nice job of following the ball to the ground and you know.
When we get a chance, do you know who they are? Can you give them a shout out?
We have on the South Brunswick side is Parav, and on the East Brunswick side is Brendan.
Good job, guys. Thank you. Good hustle there, bud.
That's what we're looking for right there. That's where they're gonna score. Tool right there again by Saphir, who was way too early to make that swing, but bailed himself out.
And that's exactly what I think as Coach Patera was looking up at the heavens.
He'll take the point, but it's not what he's coaching. That's legal right there. He took the ball from behind the 10-foot line. Nice swing by Andrew. Doesn't matter where he... Oop.
Pretty good rally here.
Nice. Yeah, good job by... Both teams doing a real nice job of picking up the loose balls, making smart plays. They didn't have swings, so they put a ball in a spot where they had to defend it. And
yeah, I think Max changed his thought process in mid-thought there.
Max got a little giggle on right now. He knows we're talking about here on the mic, but that big block right there by South Brunswick.
Puts them right back into it. Not that they were out, but now it's a one-point game again.
There's that standard volleyball. Down and back, up and down.
Touch.
The high hand swing right there. Tony, tell Saphir to hit line. The bailout right there by Gula, knowing he can go to Ben whenever he wants to get a score right there.
Well, I saw a little bit of the Hillsborough contest, but I like, that's the second time I guess I'm seeing the Bears, and I like the way they're playing.
Yeah, like we talked about, they're doing all the little things right now. They're playing tough except for making service errors. They're doing a pretty good job otherwise.
And then if they figure out, you know, their positions and what they're comfortable in, it takes a while. And then figure out if Kyle's coming back or not.
Yep, I think they gotta, that won't be until GMC's probably.
And unfortunately, you and I will be sitting here doing a GMC game and we're saying, man, did that go quick? Right?
No kidding. I got a little shout out. Kyle is actually going to go see this week. He's going to go see an alumni of not only East Brunswick, but East Brunswick Volleyball. Ben Fan is a physical therapist in the area, down in the Princeton area.
Wow.
And they work a lot with baseball guys, so they're sending him down here to take a look at and see if they can help him out with that Tommy John he's got working on right now. So it's a nice little circle we got working right there.
Right, well. Well, volleyball and state powers, East Brunswick's always in there. Always has been. And it continued from Scott Auernauer to you. And
I got lucky. Scott left me a nice little pipeline of kids.
A lot of it was you too, Coach.
Seems to be a little bit of a chemistry issue between the outside hitter right now and the setter for EB. Nice block right there by Andragula, though. Nice block.
21-19, as you can see.
Tight one, but let's hope that they stay loose and they stay having fun. They were playing well doing that.
To me, my man here, Josh, has got to get this serve in, and
nope,
he didn't listen to me. See, my thought was you get that in play and then get up 2.
Yeah, I'm
3.
You get tight like that. I want to place the ball. I want to put a ball somewhere where they have to play it. Got a turn. Nice swing by Paul. Good high hand swing by Paul right there.
Nice spring there, buddy. Nice spring. And Paul Anania, that's an East Brunswick name.
Yep.
Very famous athletic family.
The older sister's sitting on the bench right now, Hampton and Manning. She's a volleyball player and a softball lady. In season right now with softball.
Well, their aunts and their uncles were great athletes here. Or parents. I couldn't tell you which, but I know the name.
The younger sister, mark my words, is a freshman, will be a starter on varsity.
In volleyball. Okay, 22-21 as you see in the Bears' favor. This is the second of 3. Best of 3.
Time and time again, both teams not putting first serves in.
I'd sit here with your bride doing girls' games, and that would happen. I would be pulling my hair out.
Yeah. I tell my guys all the time, or my ladies, I got no issue with a hard-driven third serve out, but your first serve better be in. The timeout, that's another first serve again. You better put that ball in play.
Oh, good play by him.
Nice 31 on the EB side. They did a real bad job of seeing that and making a block on that. They were going the outside. And,
yeah, they were looking for something else,
yep,
right?
Not doing the eye work they need to be doing on a play like that.
Big play here, Bears.
This is one of their better servers for South Brunswick too. A good float serve.
Oh
nope,
boy.
Nope. That overconfident right there made a bad play right there.
Well, we're back to where we were before. First game, right? 23 all.
Another good serve. Great pass right there by the libero. He ran that,
oh boy.
Ran that big stack right there, the middle bit right there on Max. Big swing right there by Tom Murray.
Tom Murray again. I keep calling out that name.
Yep. I think Ben was the kill leader until this game. I think Murray's got a few more today.
There's a timeout on game point. Let's see what Coach has to say. He's got a big smile on his face, so.
Hey, stop. Look, I want this point. 1 point. We serve the ball in, okay? Just want it in. We get low on defense, okay? They're gonna push the ball to the outside, okay? They're gonna push the ball to the right side, they're gonna push the ball to the middle, okay? There's only 3 options. Okay? All right? We find it, we find the ball, okay? We put up 2 blockers. Hey! We find the ball, we put up 2 blockers, okay? We get low on defense, and we finish the game right here, okay? Let's not move, let's not have this go to 3. We fight hard for this point right now. We fight hard for this point right now. Let's go.
Okay, Coach, so obviously he was repeating what you and I both said about getting the serve in, find the ball, and 2 blockers. That's a terminology, I guess, that's used quite often, right?
Yeah.
So find the ball, 2 blockers.
Yeah,
that's what we're looking for here.
How do I explain blocking for the non-volleyball person? Yeah.
Okay, there's the first part.
Good serve right there.
Second part, and there's the third part.
I gave that to him right there, Max. Good free ball. Make it count. There's the good pass. Right, we talked about first contact coming back to Murray.
Touch.
No, 6 inches over.
Well, you know I beg for it.
And you've always yelled at me for giving points back.
Oh,
so.
because you were always so honest.
It always came back to you somewhere.
You're always so honest. Okay, 24 all here. Win by 2. Oh, boy.
Good float serve right there by South Brunswick. A little bad play by Josh, but he's been passing extremely well today, so he's got to know, hey, this is just let it go, move on to the next one, make a pass here.
Absolutely. There's nothing you can do about it. It's over. Ooh, momentum killer here.
we go. Great
Another
float.
good serve.
There you go. Great play right there by South Brunswick. Sloppy play by EB at the end. We're going 3.
Last 2, we're not good. We're not good.
I'll tell you a good story relative to that shoe tie. We're at 2004 state semis. Greg Hunter is our setter. He's got his shoes triple knotted. They are not untied. The other teams, it's 22, 22, 23, 23, somewhere in there. And they get served to get us to 23, 23. And Greg bends down to tie his shoe because he says it's unknotted. He takes 30 seconds to unknot it, 30 seconds to retie it. It is the worst fake shoe tie I've ever seen in my life. We ended up winning that point and winning the game,
Wow.
but it was it wasn't like it wasn't even close. Like he had to physically untie it to retie it. It was bad. It was
That's
bad.
the first time I heard that story. Okay, so now, with either coach now, after 20, 50-something points, would either coach change their strategy? I mean, both games went down to the wire. So would you change what you were doing? I mean, it's not like you're going to change your complete offense or defense, or are you going to try to show something different?
I think the biggest issue for both sides is that their first ball contact isn't great. So you would say both teams are scoring out of the middle, right? Ben on our side, I think it was number 13 for South Brunswick. They're scoring well out of the middle. But if we're not passing well enough to set them, then you can't say, hey, let's run middle more. Right? And you can't force better first ball contacts. So both coaches are going to say, hey, listen, I need first serves in. I need better first contacts. And if you get those two things, whoever does better with those two win this game by 4 or 5. It really is that easy. Right? Mathematically, the USA Volleyball dictates that if you win serve, if you serve better, and you pass at a serve better, you win 88% of matches just by winning those two skills. And what are both teams doing? They're getting first serve errors. They're not passing well at first contacts. Whoever does those two better will win this game by 4 or 5 pretty easily.
Okay, so now there's a flip of a coin again. Now, right now, if you were the East Brunswick coach, would you take side? Did you see it?
Yeah, when you have a split like that, you always go to the side you win on. If I won on this side in game 2, I'm staying there. I want that side. If I won on that side, I want that side. Now, it may be their same philosophy. I don't know.
Why do I always think, as we're looking at the court, you and I, do we always play better
on that side?
On this side.
As we always start there. We've always played there. It used to be that the light coming on that window made it harder on this side. So you wanted this side in game 2 and made it harder on them.
Right.
But yeah, I'm always a big believer in I want the side I want on. Or it may be if I've been in a volleyball tournament, it may be that over the course of the day we've played better on one side than the other. I would go to that side as well.
Just like in basketball, that's our home court. I always feel that that's our home side.
Yep. Well, in basketball specifically, your crowd is on your offensive side. You want them with you. You want them on that side.
In front of the bench.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Same lineup, it looks like, for the Bears out there.
It looks like South Brunswick has first, so they'll be in serve receive 6 on this side, setter front row. Max and Paul will be the hitters front row.
Andrew was giving our play.
EB just got lucky there. They were mixed up on who was supposed to be where. Great play right there. Good block by South Brunswick, but better coverage by the hitter to get his own ball.
Oh, boy. Woo.
All right.
Just missed that. That happens. That happens.
Justin,
although it's
can you get me a piece of paper towel off the bench over there? Big ace right there by South Brunswick, it looks like. Sorry.
Although it's a long season, I'm sure, for the division title and for seeding, this is a pretty important game for the Bears.
Definitely. They don't want to drop this one early. Great swing right there by Max.
And it's absolutely amazing the way the other teams have caught up with us. you know, and it's not that I think we got worse. I just think other teams have caught up. They're hiring volleyball guys to coach volleyball.
Yeah, one of the biggest things is the number of kids, double right there by Andrew, the number of kids who are playing outside of high school.
Right.
That's been the biggest one. When I first got to East Brunswick, it was us, Bridgewater, and Joe's were the only ones in the area with anybody playing volleyball at all. That's why that was our huge advantage. But now everybody's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids playing club, and it's paying off.
And it's a good play. Woo! Way to get up there.
Great swing right there.
There's my man Thomas Murray. You're becoming my favorite player.
I got some notes for Mr. Gula out there, though. He's done a real bad job with his feet getting to the ball, and that's what's affecting his setting. So we'll talk about that later. But that was a real nice ball to Tom Murray right there. Real nice ball.
Good effort there by Ashley.
The EB's not doing a great job of seeing that 31, and they're showing it. They're just not doing a real good job of seeing it early. Good follow right there. That's it. That's it. That's right. That's what we're looking for right there. They put them on their heels. We got a free ball back, right?
This should be a point.
Not when you're that early.
A good set, right?
No, and Josh was early. It looked like the outside hitter right there for South Brunswick. Tyler tried to play that off the outside hand and missed, and the ball went out of bounds. Smart play. Just missed his mark. Max back to serve. Great floater right there. Good cover.
Look at this. I love the way the kids never give up on the balls.
Great job right there by South Brunswick. Good attacking play right there. Way to keep running a solid offense. East Brunswick's not pressing. You can see from our view their hands are not getting across. It's a big advantage for a hitter.
Well, you can see the intensity has picked up a little bit on this game.
Great job again right there. Good touch by Ash, but great follow right there by Paul playing that off the backboard. Yeah, great swing right there by that middle again by South Brunswick. Swinging high on hands, and they're just not pressing. That's it. Swings nice and high. You want your hitters nice and deep like that. It's harder to defend. When you swing down, you give the blocker the advantage when you're swinging down.
Home court advantage, how big is that in volleyball?
Guess it depends on whose home you're in.
Right.
Right, you got a good crowd, definitely a huge advantage. South Brunswick, because of the makeup of their courts, it's an advantage. It's awkward. You play across, that's a little awkward. Old Bridge has good fans.
South Brunswick doesn't play the
main court anymore. They play in the back gym now.
Oh.
Because it's smaller, it gives them a little bit of advantage with a lesser crowd. It makes it a little louder instead of playing in that big gym, which I always thought was an advantage for us because that gave us a shot at playing in what would be the state semi or finals gym. Right. If we got a chance to be there, we got one more chance to be in there.
Wow, that's shocking. Okay, let's get back to the game. 8-4, Bears are down. This is the last game of the 3-game set. It's a red division game.
South Brunswick's really settled in the last, I don't know what that was. It was accidental, whatever it was. Oh, set outside. There's no right side there. Set outside. What are you doing? Sorry. Being a coach right now.
All right, get it over. All right.
Middle.
Nobody wants to lose this. Oh, lose this point.
Thought the same thing right there, Mr. Knob. I thought that ball was out of bounds. Big block right there by Ben.
But then, after I looked at it, it looked like it would have gone in.
I'm always a big proponent. If nobody says anything, play that ball. Make sure it's in, right? Make sure you can play that ball.
That's the general rule in volleyball.
Yep.
And when in doubt, play.
Yep.
Okay, Bears.
Good. Big hustle right there by East Brunswick to earn that point. Those matter.
Yes. Okay, that makes it 8-6. Okay, our custodian sprinting after that ball down the hallway. Get this game going. She knows which ones to keep their momentum going for the Bear.
They do a great job. They really do a nice job. The custodians, not only the work they do here, but they care about the players.
Yeah, they do.
Care about the players. You see them, they'll ask us how we're doing when we got games. You know, they'll go out of their way to make sure the floor is a little extra cleaner on those big games and stuff. They do a great job for us. Really appreciate their help.
Good.
Overpass right there. Woo! Great play right there by the setter to bring that ball back. Nice swing by the South Brunswick middle.
Not a lot of substituting for the Bears lately, right?
No, a lot of volleyball teams are that way. They keep it pretty simple.
Nope, and with that.
Just a libero exchange, that's all. The libero's going to play back row for the two middles. It's pretty standard. You'll see it play for some other players, but majority of the time they're playing for the middles. That's why they're middles. Great up right there by Matt Jensen. Way to come up and make a play. Big block, another good
hustle,
touch.
Guys.
All right, good communication right there. A couple guys could have played that ball and messed it all up. And
that's got to be a kick in the butt, right? You got them diving all over the floor and you hit it deep.
yeah, that definitely hurts a little bit, but they've been in control, so I don't know if that's going to affect them all that much. If I'm the setter, I get another shot, I'm coming right back to that kid to give him.
It's 9-9, as you see.
Great swing by Paul right there. Great swing. Coach Porter has really been working on him, swinging deep, swinging, getting that good contact, swinging down the line high. That's the swing he's been working on right there, and it's a great swing. Because even if they put a block on it, a lot of times that ball's going to go out of bounds. That's the swing Paul's been looking for. Great job. Overpass. Great cover right there by Ben getting in off the serve. I do believe that was lefty by Max.
Ooh.
And some miscommunication right there without the libero in, him covering that ball. So.
Would have been nice to get that 1 point there. Went right down the side again. Again, that was Paul.
Yep.
I think it was Paul who went down the side.
Yep. Took a ball and kind of three-quartered it down the line just to. It's tough based on the defense they're playing. That's a really good place to ball. If they're not rotating to that space, you're running after it all the time, and you're not getting clean contacts.
Oh, well, just like that, the Bears are up 2, but a long way to go. Serving is Andrew.
And again, good floater, but they're getting South Brunswick up until that point.
We started celebrating a little bit there.
Even I looked away. I thought that ball hit the floor. That ball
again. And you can see the Bears are a little confused. Coach Patera is looking. That was twice I thought the ball was done.
Yeah, I thought at some point, too, that a player had made contact twice with the same ball, and you can't do that. So I could see why EB had shut it down. But they're getting waved off. That's a great bump set right there. Great play by Andrew. Nope.
Well, it's going to come down to the end. I can see that. Wouldn't want it any other way.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
As a coach, this is gut-wrenching. Especially when you know, both coaches can say this, you know both their teams can play much better than they're playing.
Good communication there.
Great defense, right? Ooh, that was the right swing, though. Josh tried to go line, had it.
Had the alley, right?
Yep.
And congratulations to Coach Alexander on his JV team. They had a nice win, went in overtime. Well, the third set.
Yep.
Extra points to beat South Brunswick. think they improved. Their record now is 2-3.
Yeah. They too. They've had a couple ones where they've been in some games and lost close ones. So I think their record's not quite what they are either.
Good. Ooh, little too muscle.
You got
All right, Max.
coming down to what we talked about, right? First serves. Got to put balls in play. Got to put balls in play. Both teams are just giving away points. Great swing right there. Good connection by Andrew and Ben. Who's back to serve? Tommy's back to serve.
Oh, boy, did I see that. I swear that rolled off on their side.
Yeah, a little bit of he just kind of pushed that one into the block because they didn't press. It went right through.
Remember that there used to be a let ball. Remember, you were coaching, right? Maybe before you.
Oh, before the let was allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
A net was a net, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you where the rule changed. It had to be 1998. The International Olympic Committee is in Brazil for an international friendly, and at that point it was, if your team served, you got a point, and
Right.
if you weren't serving, you didn't get a point.
Yeah,
It was called side out scoring,
and
there was no let serve, and this match went 2.5 hours versus two international teams, and when the match started, there were 8,000 people in attendance, and when the match got done, there were 2,000, not 2 people, 2,000. Right. And the international committee said, wait a minute, we're losing all these people because it's losing its thing, so what we got to do? And that's what changed us. That started the ball rolling towards rally score and the let serve, because they started statting it and showing that it really didn't occur very often. That hit in the net that falls straight down doesn't happen very often at all. So rally score and the let serve came into play, and I think the game has benefited greatly from it.
I do too.
Nice high swing by Paul.
Good defense.
Yep, good rotation right there by the libero.
Out. Again, the audience getting a lot of history lesson from Coach Rutz here. I don't know if that's showing your age or what, or your expertise.
Maybe a little bit of both. Hey, here, it's a ball right there. That's a ball that EB's got to be able to put away. Like that. Great swing by Josh. Not saying they're going to win the point, but that's what they're looking for. They got to swing out of it. Get there.
Oh, boy.
In volleyball, that would be a soft block. He was
soft.
He was he was below the net when it blocked him, and it was more of a dig than a block. He was so far off the net and so low. But hey, you got to touch on it. Touch on it to touch. Great play right there by Paul.
Nice
3 in a row right there by Paul.
Timeout. I see a timeout coming up, and there it is.
Yep.
All right, let's not celebrate. I'm sure Coach is going to tell him about that. Let's see.
Okay, we play clean volleyball. I'm still waiting for us to play clean volleyball. Okay, and we play the whistle. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. Nobody knows what he's doing. All right, so we play for the whistle. Okay, we get low on defense. A lot of us are standing up and waiting for the ball to come to us. Get low and move towards the ball. Charge at the ball. Dive for the ball. You'd be surprised how many times you get the ball up. All right, let's go. Do not give this away. We continue to push hard. We continue to win. Let's go.
Let's go. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
Very positive. Very positive. And again, something you've been saying, dive on the floor, get to the ball.
It's actually weird if you ever watch boys and girls volleyball, the girls hit the floor so much more naturally than the boys do. Like I don't know if it's
really.
Yeah, you see a lot more girls diving, a lot more girls hitting the floor, and then the guys try to think their athleticism can get to the ball faster, and they just don't do it. But free ball here for EB, good chance for them to score. Nice lefty save right there by Paul on an overset by Oh, great block by Max.
Yeah.
Great block by Max. Way to read that dump coming.
There. Yep.
Great job. So I guess it's gonna come down right here, right? We gotta continue to serve tough. Gotta continue to make that first ball contact.
Got to get it in there, Ben. Good.
Like
good.
that. Jam the kid right there.
Out.
Great talk. Great follow right there. Great follow. You can hear the end of the bench down there calling out early and giving them the opportunity to know.
Come on, Ben. Just get it in.
Good serve.
Oh. Nice play by the South Brunswick.
I like to show East Brunswick a little videotape on that, because it's pretty clear that kid's running a 31. He's going nowhere. He just camps out and they set him the ball, and that's something we should take notice of.
Oh.
Swung down, big block right there. Same kid who just scored 13. Who's that, Brian? Brian Knott for South Brunswick. He's played really well today.
That double block, they were up there too.
Yep, good press, good close. Oh. And there it is, right? You get on a roll. Now that was a second serve, but it's an opportunity. You got to put a ball in play.
I don't care what you say. When it's this near the end here and it's getting near game point, because at 24, you got to get every serve in.
The one thing you do find with this game, as out off the antenna, is young, some of these kids are 14, 15 years old. They think they can win more than 1 point or more than they can with a hard hit. You get 1 point, no matter how hard you hit it, no matter where it lands, you get 1 point. Coach Portera.
No such thing. No such thing. Hey, 2 points right here. Let's go. 2 points, earn it. Come on, 2 points and earn it.
2 points on 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 points.
Man, a few words. Man, a few words.
I could attest to that. Young man played for me.
Right.
That's about all he said when he was playing for me.
I'd like to have him said, hey, look, it's not over. You got to play 2 more points. Got to play 2 more points. Because, hey, you look at the World Series, look at the Super Bowl this year. Look, I mean, how many games? The golf tournament the other day.
Yep.
Got to play it to the end. Okay, Andrew, senior.
There we go. They're serving their best passer again. Great touch right there. Follow off there. That's it.
All right, and that's all we wanted. We wanted a chance. This should be it.
Oh, see, that's not a ball. I mean, not a bad set, but that's not Josh's ball. Libero's got second contact. We got to do a better job of communicating right there. Coming down quick. Can't hand pass that. Got to do a better job there, EB. Little things like this. Josh taking that second ball.
Right.
The libero, we train the libero taking that second ball. Besides, he's our backup setter. So who do you want taking that ball? Your backup setter or your backup middle who's playing outside? No offense to Josh, who's done a great job today. Good turn on Tom. Good Tom right there. Good miss hit right there. Tom, you know what I'm talking about.
You think Tommy missed it?
Oh, yeah. He was trying to go seam cross, and he mishit that.
He put a twist on that.
Hey, listen, you're a Tommy liker. I hear you.
My new buddy now.
I like the way he came, confident, aggressive, looking to win that point. It was a good swing. Good hand. Seven for South Brunswick. He came in late into game 2. He was a junior.
That was a nice hit across court like that.
Yep. Yeah. You can tell he sees the court real well. Looks like a good volleyball player. He's gonna need to put on a little size. But
all right, come on, Bears.
1 pass here. First contact. That's it. First contact right there.
Oh.
Not a great second.
You can't let them think they can get it. You can't let them believe it.
That's it. Again, great first contact. Going to their man right here. Going to Tommy. Great swing right there. No penetration by South Brunswick led to an easy swing for Tommy right there.
I thought they probably thought they were coming this way with this set.
Yep.
Okay, so give your quick assessment.
I definitely see a lot of growth out of East Brunswick. I see them, the little things are getting easier where they're communicating, they're making the extra touch, they're playing better defense. Coach Portera is going to say the same thing. First serves and first ball contacts, right? They do those better. They'll continue to win games at an easier rate than this. I have not seen some of the better teams, some of the other teams in the conference, and know how they match up against the Joes or Old Bridge. But if they can improve those two skills, there's no reason why they can't win the conference this year. They have the talent, they have the ability, especially offensively, but they've got to clean up those first two contacts.
Well, you heard it from Coach Rutz, and so that's what the Bears got to do. We hope you enjoyed the telecast. We'll be back again televising some more volleyball. So, Greg, I want to thank you for your busy schedule.
Thanks, Jeff. Match.
Coming out here and volunteering your time. We appreciate it. I know the kids and certainly the parents do. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, go Bears.